Yo, what want people? Alright, so yo, I don't know if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram. If you do, you might have seen um I post them like last week, you know what I mean? Where I've mentioned certain things around mental health and depression and that, And it's something where I deal with in my life, you know what I mean? It's something where we don't talk about enough, especially as man, and especially when you come from the Caribbean. It feels like it's not something we really want to speak about because maybe it's a sign of weakness. And true, when we are grow up, especially like with me, anyway, I talk about Jamaica because I know about Jamaica. So I always say the rest of the Caribbean because I know majority of the Caribbean, we all share similar things, you know what I mean? But let me just talk about what I know. I know Jamaica, like when you say you have mental problem, or not to say you have mental problem, but when you say you feel away and it's something to do mentally, it's almost like, oh, you're a madman. Oh, you're crazy. Or somebody said, sure, you're good, man. Just don't worry about it, dog. By tomorrow, you're better. You understand? And that's not the case. And that's why more time, there's a lot. Let me tell you something. Me know there's a lot more men and Caribbean men, Jamaican man out there where we go through some form of mental depression and or mental illness where we don't really talk about it, because when we do talk about it, it get fun off or brush with like, yo, you're good, man, don't worry about it, go and hold it. And yo, nah, man, I just saw you things set my G. Yeah, mentally you're strong, don't worry yourself. It's easy when people tell you these things, and say these, and that's because most time people don't understand it. You understand? Like, I know something where you just get over like that. I know something where you just get it like that. It's something where over time builds up more and more, and the longer you don't address it, or the longer you leave it without seeking help or speaking to people about it, the worse it will get. And for me, I feel like I've reached a point where it has affected me a lot, to where, especially me on tour. So my tour finish in Canada right now. Well, all I showed them in Canada done for the year now. You don't know, Christmas time coming up, so get back home to my family and that. But especially this time away from my family, where I don't really spend a lot of time away from my family, so I don't really have too much time for really I think too much. More time, I have time to think, but my family they're there, so I always have them. I have my children, I have my wife, so them they're there, so I have them are part of my focus. But being aware, it has given me more time. And yeah, there's been times where depression has taken me to a dark place where me get angry, and when me get angry, me will say things, and some things are true, some things, well, the truth hurt. So sometimes I say things and it might hurt people, or it might affect somebody, or it might come across in a negative way, but at the truth me attack. And sometimes, yeah, there's been times where my result to drinking, not say like aggressively, but I just want to drink more and more because it starts to make me feel nice, so I don't have to think too much. During the tour, there's been times where I have a show, and especially at the beginning it did fine, I just little bit into the tour, but there's been times in the tour where I don't even want to do the show, but I do it because I know people have waited to see me, they bought their tickets, they planned for this, and I have to go out and deliver. So sometimes I dip on stage and I tell the joke them, and my mind not in it, but I tell a joke. And afterwards, I meet people, and I take pictures and things like that. And really, I just want to get away. I just want to get away and be by myself. So I deal with these things, and it's a process, it's a journey I dep on. But I feel like now I have openly spoken publicly about it. Obviously, my woman know about it because she's had the conversations with me up all the while, and you know, she has been there. She's been solid. She's helped me. She's been what a wife should be. You know, a partner should be, somebody that's there right beside you to support you, and she's been very supportive. So she's helped me a lot, and I feel like that's the thing. If anybody out there going through anything, find one person where you can trust to speak to about it, man. Open up to somebody. You know what I mean? First step is acknowledging what the issue is, because then you admit to it. You know you have it. You know there's a problem. Then seek the help. So I'm on a journey now to make sure my depression don't drag me into places where, you know, I could say things that could affect many people, could affect me, could affect my career, because I just saw things set, you know. So, you know, like during the lockdown, not him, but during the lockdown, sorry, during the tour time, you know, there was a stage where I went out and I was drinking, and, you know, I jump on my live and I said some things. Some things is what it is. It's the truth I'm speaking, but I didn't need to. But it's how I was feeling at the time, and like them say, pressure bust pipe, you know. You know what I mean? Pressure bust pipe. So sometimes there's a lot going on in your head, and you keep it in, and you don't speak about it, it will explode. And I just say it go. You understand? But people, yeah, me up on my journey to make sure this don't affect me in any way. Well, it will, but you know what I mean? Make sure I'm prepared for this and know how to deal with it. So there'll be times now where you're not gonna see me as much. When I say as much, you know, like normally I post like 3-4 times a day upon a week. You know what I mean? Upon my socials. Sometimes every day I post upon something on my story or here or there. I'm gonna ease off of it. You know what I mean? You still get a post once a week or twice a week. Cause you know, I know that there's people around the world who my videos are helping through their situation. And that's the thing, you know what I mean? Me, I help people, but you know, me needed help at the time, but me still I help people. And I just saw the thing set, but give thanks, you know, we have life, and yeah, man. Just want enough to know that, yeah. So big up for the support. Big up everybody who has shown me love. May continue to do it. The video them continue to make sure I get the content out there, and thank you for the support, man. And yeah, big up, bless up.